Here we go. Let me grab the fabric. This is Becky. This is Trudy. This is...
Good morning, everyone. Are we live yet? We are? No? Yes?
Oh, shoot. Do we have to do something else
I don't
to
know.
get it to show up in the...
I don't know. Hey, if we're live, can somebody make a comment? Yes.
Oh, there they are.
There they are. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, everyone. So, it's Michelle and Jeannie. So, Patrick is somewhere in eastern Nevada. I think he drove halfway last night with Kai, and then they camped. And, of course, it's never just a trip.
No.
They're mountain biking this morning.
Well, they might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah,
Right?
so...
If you're in a pretty spot, you might as well go for it, right?
No, he's not allowed to. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, it's called La Vida Loca. It's like living life, you know?
Patrick's good at that. So, of course I called him this morning and I was like, oh my God, you got to call this guy. He needs pricing on vacuums. So he is semi out of pocket. He was like, my reception's bad here. But, so if you desperately need something from Patrick, reach out to me, see if I can help you. And then I'll be able to reach him this afternoon. So, What are we going to talk about today?
I don't know. What do we talk about? Do we talk about fabric? Do we talk about feet? What do we talk about?
Let's talk about fabric, because I did want to show you for those two tiling scenes that we talked about yesterday. The fabric came in yesterday afternoon. So the two tiling scenes are, I should probably just show it to you again. But it is the Hummingbird by Donna Gelsinger, and then Thomas Kincaid's newest one. So I shouldn't say most of the time. A lot of the time, OESD for their samples will use Amanda Murphy's Cotton Shot. And so that's what I got for both of those. So if you need fabric, and you know what I need to do? I need to bump it up on the promotions page. But if you need to get fabric, hey boys, can you answer the phone? We'll have the boys answer the phone today. So this is the Cotton Shot, and you're gonna see it's tone on tone. So it's not just solid. Solid's boring. No, I do love solids sometimes.
This is really pretty.
Yeah, sometimes you need a good solid, like if you're doing like a modern quilt or something like that. But for the most part, I'm a tone on tone kind of girl.
I kind of like the wild prints.
But sometimes you need like...
Oh, look at Secretary Mundy is like on her game this morning.
Yeah, you need like a grunge, or you need like a speckles, the linen, like you need that kind of stuff. So I have a lot of solids that I bought when I first started sewing, when I didn't know there was other stuff out there. But this is the Sky. So Secretary Mundy just put up I think the link for the Hummingbird tiling scene, and then I will bump up this fabric to the top of the promotions page. So I put it on there. It's $12.99 a yard. I think it's on sale on there for $10.99 a yard. Who doesn't love... Well, I shouldn't ask that, because there are people that do not like grunge.
I don't understand. I love it. I love it. But that's fine. Everybody likes what they like.
Grunge is just like, I could not live.
Maybe it's the name they don't like.
I think it's maybe the name. But I could just not live
Good morning, NorCal
without grunge.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay, so I am, is it not on there? Did I not hit save? Okay, let me bump that up there. And Amanda Murphy. So the other thing we want to talk about, do you want to give an update on the upgrade class 1, 2, and 3?
So thank you for being patient, and we acknowledge that there was a problem with the recordings, and I think we've solved the problem. It wasn't so much the camera, it was the fact that Zoom saves in a very low resolution. So we did two things. First of all, I'm refilming the entire class. So if you bought the recordings only, I'm redoing the whole thing. I've been using Jeannie's camera, or Jeannie's phone, which is actually, I'm an iPhone gal, but I got to tell you, Jeannie's camera is like, her video's far superior.
I'm Android.
Hers is far superior to mine. But also, we wanted to solve the low resolution problem, because all of our classes that we do on Zoom, that's the recording you're getting, and we didn't realize that. So we have fixed that problem to where Zoom will save the recordings in a higher resolution, and I am furiously working on trying to redo all of the videos for the upgrade class. Today and tomorrow I hope to get that done so we can get that up. So if you purchase the class and you haven't gotten anything yet, just sit tight. If you purchase a class and I sent you videos, just sit tight, because you're going to get completely different links, because we have to delete that playlist and reload a new playlist. So just have a little bit more patience, and I'm sure it'll be worth the wait.
Yeah, there's people that have purchased the recorded version, and I haven't sent it to you yet because we're just waiting for the new one.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the new one. So, and then, yeah, I have other stuff I'm working on. We have some fun stuff planned for the fall. So we're working, just went through problems with the Apple. So, it wasn't that, I love my Apple phone. I love my iPad. I will never change from my Apple phone because I know how to use it. But I have always admitted that when it came to creating videos on an Apple phone, they're like way behind the curve, because you can't pause. You have to stop every time you need to pause. So to do a recording on that phone, I'd be swinging you from one end of the store to the other without being able to pause. So I've always used something else to record a class with other than my phone because of that feature. But Jeannie's phone's the bomb, so I think I'm going to continue using that for now for classes. And hopefully the recordings going forward, those of you that haven't taken classes with us, and we're not going to redo all the classes, but if you haven't taken a class with us before, guess what? It's going to be better now because the resolution's changed. Ooh, I love this one. That's one of my fall. That's mine.
Yes,
doing that one.
Michelle's going to do this. Either it's going to be a class or a so-long. It's going to be something. But this is Primitive Pumpkins. And
don't you love it? Look at the felt. It's just different.
Every year, I do the pumpkins. I do the haunted house. I do the gingerbread house. I do whatever tiling. I mean, this is when my multi-needle gets the biggest workout. But I did want to point this out because I was on OESD's site last night, and they have a supply bundle for this. So I just ordered them. I think it just came out.
Ooh,
and the great thing about this supply bundle is it's going to have all your felt. It will have the thread that you're going to need. And it is going to have, where is it? I just bumped it up to the top. Felt, thread, and the price is great because it's normally $98.84 is the retail, and it's on sale for $59.99. So if you don't feel like going and sourcing all your stuff, and you can see there's a picture of it up that you can see.
You're gonna have to wait until the bomb. You know why? Because I don't have to spend time looking for everything.
Yes, and you're gonna have to wait until next week to grab that because it just. At least I think it just became available. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes you guys are the ones that tell me. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that was available. Wonderful. So, so that is, I just wanted to point that out too.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. So, because Halloween's my jam. I love Halloween. I've actually already started drinking pumpkin spice coffee. Usually I try to hold off until after Labor Day, but I couldn't stand it any longer.
Looking forward to, yes. Is the new Thomas Kincaid in the that new Thomas Kincaid will be in this spree.
Don't they put all of the
new releases? All the new releases. I think all the new releases, so you're going to get that. So
you don't miss anything when you do spree.
Yeah, and spree's amazing. I forget the price of it, but if you're interested in Spree, which is the OESD club, their embroidery club, and then you get all the designs that are released that month, reach out to me because you don't have to be local. I could sign you up for Spree too. So, although you'd have to have it shipped, right? I can't remember. I
do they actually get the hard copy, or do they
you
download?
You get a USB with the little case, but there might be just a download version as well. Next, let's talk about classes. On Friday is going to be a Stellar Altair Meridian Design Center IQ Designer class. And we don't do that all the time. So if you want to take that, that's the class. That's our introductory class. And it's kind of a gateway class to get you into the other ones. We really like you to have taken that one because it's kind of like gets you touching all the buttons
it's your
a little
gateway.
bit.
It's like, it's like other classes build on it. So when we say this is like an advanced class, you have to have this class first, it means that we're not going to cover anything we covered in that class in the new class, other than just maybe a refresher. So, and I would really, really, if you have a Luminaire or if you have a Stellar or the Baby Lock twins, I really encourage you to sign up for these on this round. They may go another round because when the new machine launches, all of our focus is going to be on developing content and curriculum for that new machine. So these will not be offered as often. However, you are always welcome to to sign up for the class and just get a class recording. So if you purchased the machine from us, those classes are complimentary. The introductory classes, that content is included with your machine purchase. If you're not able to attend, that's fine. We'll send you a recording. But know that they're going to be spaced out a lot further when the new machine launches, because Jeannie and I are going to be pretty focused on developing content for all those wonderful new features that we can only imagine at this point.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be super fun. So that's going to be on Friday. I think you can sign up online, or you can go ahead and call the store.
There's a sign up online. If you purchase from us, call the store, because if you check out, it's going to charge you. I put it online in the store so that people that did not buy their machine from us still have access to some great content for learning how to use their machine. So
yeah, and sometimes I catch and sometimes I see your names and I'm like, silly, you bought your machine from us, and then I'll just refund you. But there are times where I do miss it. So like Michelle said, call us if you bought the machine from us. Next week is going to be the Stellar Altair. Do we have a sample? Do you mind grabbing that? So the Stellar Altair Meridian Upgrade class, and again, Michelle probably does this class or has done it maybe like 3 or 4 times a year. So it doesn't happen all the time. If you have one of those machines that has the app, I shouldn't say that because like other machines have the app, but the Stellar, Altair, Meridian, XE1, XJ1, the XE2, the XJ2, and this is what gets covered in that class.
So you got some 2-point positioning was an upgrade feature.
How cool is that?
This was the bomb. You got all of the couching in embroidery that's in the Luminaire. So, and then you got one of my favorite ones. This is matrix copy. So this wasn't a big design. This was the one design repeated 4 times.
Did you know
and
you
then
could
shuffled?
Did you know you could do like I don't even know how to do that.
This is matrix copy. This is one design.
Is that in the Luminaire and Solaris too?
No.
It's only in
It's in the Stellar. It's not in the Luminaire yet.
Wow.
Or maybe they're going to put it in the new machine. I don't know. I keep watching. And then you got 15 new designs in Design Center.
Those are the fills?
Yeah.
We're talking fills?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I said the wrong thing. Yeah, the new fills. There's so many. I mean, the upgrade that they did when they put the Upgrade 1 out for the Stellar. I always liked the Stellar. I always thought the Stellar was a great machine.
Fantastic.
Sometimes I don't think only one machine is the top of the line. Like I think both the Stellar and the Luminaire are both top of the line machines. But when they came out with Upgrade 1 for the Stellar, I'm like, oh my God, they made it the bomb.
Yeah.
So, and then we cover, you'll need the app for that class because, you need for positioning, you need your app. So that's covered in the Stellar embroidery features class. But I usually put them on the schedule in order.
Yeah, so the upgrade class, that is going to be August 20th. You can call the store if you purchased your machine here, or you can go ahead and sign up for that class online. Don't sign up for it last minute because there is a couple of... You have
a couple of things you have to do. You have some stuff you have to prepare for it, so nothing big.
Oh, yeah. I haven't done it. Michelle's the expert on that. And then let's see.
Good morning,
after
Michelle
that,
Kelly.
The first upgrade class, and my thread shipped to me. So if your class is your upgrade, and I'm talking the Luminaire Solaris Upgrade 1, 2, 3 class, if you're signed up for the 29th, then most likely, as soon as I get that thread, I'll send it to you priority because I want to make sure you have it with plenty of time. And then other people, it might be like snail mail or like, 3 or 4 day mail. There is a get to know your scan and cut class, and that's going to be happening on the 30th.
So don't lollygag on that. If you've been waiting to take it now, because again, we don't know what all, besides the new machine, we don't know what all is coming. So this, and then also this one definitely has a recording available. This is for DX models only, meaning you have an auto blade. It is not for previous models of the scan and cut.
And you want to sign up now because there is a kit that goes along with that class, so I need to get it to you. So make sure you get signed up for that. It's a 4-hour class. Like, you cover a lot of ground.
I cover a lot. Lynn, no, the Luminaire is still, to me, is still a top-of-the-line class. And a lot of the classes that we have are not, that are project-based, are not really model specific. So as far as any updates or upgrades that they'll do to Luminaire, that will cease. What you have now is what you'll have. And then, but we don't know. We don't even know what all we're getting on the other machine.
Yeah,
so
they'll just be some classes, just like right now, where only Luminaire and Solaris can do it, just be based on the features. That'll happen with the new machine
Good
too.
morning.
But you're gonna know we're gonna be integrating all the machines in most of our classes, or we'll do some modifications, and there might be like two different
so
classes.
understand that if there's something that's very specific to the Avenir, then your Luminaire is not going to be included in that class because there is no way to make it fit in that class. But that doesn't mean that's every class.
You know us. We
like to be inclusive.
Yes, we like to have all our ladies and gents play on the playground. So,
signed up for the Luminaire XP3 but need kit. That's only if they purchased it. Oh, she needs the. Did you purchase it? It's the class, and then.
Are you talking about the upgrade?
Yeah.
Krissa, email me and I'll get you what you need. So we are going to have another sew along with Miss Karen Bowl, and she's been doing all of the pillow panels. Is this one? I think this one's the cutest. And
I don't know. I like the Valentine's one.
I'm not. It's not that I'm not a Halloween person. I love Halloween, but I love Halloween stuff. I love Halloween decorations. I love all the, like, everything that's Halloween.
It's fall. It's like,
I just
not to love about fall?
love. And so I love this. I love the background quilting because a lot of times I'm like, come on, do we really need to get the background quilting? And then I see it, I'm like, oh, you got to get the background quilting. It is super cute. So if you've never done a pillow panel before, or you just want to set a date so you get it done, Karen's going to be doing this sew along. This is going to be on September 6th. It's a free sew along. She's going to be live feeding it. It'll be on YouTube. And I think we put it on the site so you can sign up, and then I can send you the spreadsheet and everything. And all of our sew alongs, I always tell people, it can just be a sit and sew too for you.
Yeah, even if you aren't ready, you can still come to class. You can still come and watch.
Or if you're not even working on this, if you want to like put it on in the background, work on something else.
Just check in and say hi and
it's just a good way for you to set some time aside for you, which sometimes we have trouble doing that. I know I have trouble doing that. So I just wanted to kind of touch base with those things. Michelle and I got the instructor kit for gingerbread Christmas, so we're going to be working on that.
Cute.
It's really, really cute.
Gingerbread.
So we're going to be working on that, and you can still get signed up for that. Was there anything else?
I don't know. We should write a script, we should really make notes the night before, but then it just wouldn't be so improv,
That takes too much organization.
It does.
And not that we can't be organized, but it's the time. I was working on orders last night for a while.
I guess we prioritize what they were, the organization.
Ooh, Shelly's loving the all-girl vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it nice?
We should do it once in a while.
Yeah, it is totally nice. Have the classes for the Stellar Upgrade, and we just talked about that, Miss Danielle.
They've already all been.
So look at our calendar, and if you can go onto our website and go on the calendar, both of those classes are up right now. So, and I think I had sent you the list of the people that...
I did try to put everybody in the class. So from the classes that were canceled due to a lack of attendance, when I rebooked the ones from June, I went ahead and automatically put you in the class. So go ahead and check your spam folder. Go ahead and check old emails, because I likely already put you in there and already sent you the link. So, go ahead and give it a check. If not, then give us a call. There's still time to get in the Design Center one for, is it tomorrow? No, it's next week, right?
We have one tomorrow.
Okay, there's still time. But give us a call today, because you have a little panel thing you have to put together.
October pillows sold out. Okay, let me, I'm going to change that. There were just no, you know what? We didn't add it to Book That App. So let me go ahead and I'll do that. I'm going to put that on my list of things to do. So, to Jeannie. Okay. We wanted to come on here and talk to you about a couple more accessories, because that's what we talked to you about yesterday. And I think it was really interesting, because a lot of people were like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you don't know what it's for, or as one of our customers likes to say, if you don't know, you don't know. So, yesterday was great. I gave you a couple of my favorite feet. And I would not, those never even go in the box. They're always on the top of my machine. But today we have a couple more. And
okay.
This was Jeannie's pick today, but I have to go with her in that these are perfect feet.
The digital dual feed foot. And I thought it was really funny, because I think it was Sharon who told me that she called it the big butt and the little butt foot too.
I did. When it first came out, I used to cue Sir Mix-a-Lot with the big butt boogie, the Bertha butt boogie, because it was huge.
If you do not have this foot and you are planning on getting the new machine, I'm like 99% sure they're going to include this with the new machine. I guess we could look at the list.
I listen, Lynn.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
So
even if you have a machine that it didn't come with, so on the Essence, the VM5200, what was that? The Aerial?
Yeah.
Okay. And the Pathfinder.
Is the Pathfinder embroidery only?
No, I don't know about the Pathfinder. But the easy way to tell is look at the back of your machine. If there's a hole for a plug-in port there, and it's only for like the higher end machine. This is not going to be for the midline or the low line, but it'll be for like the VM5200, the VM6200 if you have that, the Dreammaker. If it has a port to plug in the back, you can have this foot. It's just that it didn't come with your machine. And the good thing is you don't have to have the big one, the big butt one. You can get the compact digital foot. It is probably the best walking foot that I have used since the day I started stitching. And part of it has to do with the belt drive. There's a belt on here. So on a normal walking foot, your feed dogs are still moving and your walking foot is kind of bouncing and walking. It's like the bunny hop. It's kind of grabbing and walking. This doesn't happen. On this, the belt stays on the top of your fabric and guides it along with your feed dogs on the bottom. Now, what's really good is if you ever have an occasion to sew two fabrics that are completely opposite of one another, like a piece of sheer organza and a piece of wide wale corduroy. I mean, that's extreme, but you know that it doesn't feed equally. Even with the walking foot, the organza will stretch. It won't with this because you have the ability to adjust the amount of pull or push on the belt as it rolls. So it's kind of like having a differential feed on your walking foot. So it really is. How do you know? Look at the back of your machine. If you have a hole where this would plug in, your machine will use it. If you don't have a hole, it's not available for your machine model. And then it comes with a pad or a sole plate. We call them sole plates, I guess, that snaps on the bottom. But Jeannie and I are going to tell you about our 3 favorite feet pad and one little gadget that makes quilting in like rows, channel quilting, grid quilting, a piece of cake. So the first one I'd like to show you is the open toe sole. I use this a lot. I mean, if you've ever been in any of my classes, even the ones that have nothing to do with machine knowledge classes, if it has batting, I have this foot down. I've used them on by Annie's bags before. I've used it on, I think we used it on this in this class when we did this. And I know we used it when we did this class. And I used all of the three that I'm going to show you putting these guys together. So the open toe allows you to see where you're going. So last night I was working on another project that has fabric and batting and then the lining part at the same time. So I drew one line where I was going to start my channel quilting, and there's a little notch on the inside of this foot right there that I put that notch on the line. And then I set my guideline for 1/2 inch intervals. Now, if you don't have a guideline, this is where this other guy comes in handy. It is a little piece that sits on top of the walking foot. It's called the Dual Feed Quilting Guide. The brother version gives you both a left and a right guide. I'm just going to slip this on really quick. And so you can actually do your channel quilting just by, or grid work, just by.
And why would you want a left or a right? So if you are, it's kind of like the strap. Like if you
don't want to push the fabric.
Oh, you could just do the right and then swing your fabric. You don't have to swing your fabric. So if you have a left and a right, you don't have to swing your fabric around. You
so
can
there
just keep it
sitting
in
on the top.
In one orientation. And what's really nice about this too, and what I prefer about the brother one, because you know we're big baby lock dealers too. The one I don't know if you've had this issue, but if you bought the little top thing, so when you buy the one from Baby Lock, they sell it with you have to buy them separately, a left and it comes with the little top, and a right that comes with the little top. There's a black plastic part and it loses its, I don't know if it loses its elasticity, but it becomes loose.
So then the bar doesn't stay. So this stays tight once you put it in. It doesn't move. You have to press to move it. The other one gets loose, so this kind of just flops back and forth.
Yeah. So if that gets loose, you have to get a whole nother one. You have to buy the other set. This set only comes with one that goes on the top, but I've never seen it get loose or janky.
No.
So I
actually still have my original one.
Yeah, I would recommend, if you have a Baby Lock and you want the quilt guides, I would recommend getting this set. It's $51.99 for this sale. The sale price on that is going, and we got a bunch of stuff shipped to us. The sale price on that is $32.99.
I believe that the XP2 still had the large butt. Did it come with the big butt or little butt? Now I've got him going. I think it had a big butt.
I have no idea, but what I did want to mention to you, and I just looked it up on the sheet, if you are getting the new machine,
don't buy this.
If you're getting the new machine and you don't have the compact foot, don't, like Michelle said, don't get it because it comes with that. So I don't want you to be like, now I have two. Just wait. It's going to come with the compact foot. And did you talk about how this goes with like the crescendo and the 3100 and all of that?
The 3100 and also the 2500 or the 2400.
The 2450.
They all have the plug in the back. So look at the back. If you have a plug that this will fit in the back, because it goes on your machine like this and it plugs in the back. If you have that plug, you can use this foot, even if it just didn't come with your machine. Some, like the 3100, the 3000, the 3050, the 3100, the crescendo, that all came in the box with the machine. The ballad, what was it before when it was not
the chorus and the ballad?
The chorus is the crescendo. What was the ballad before it was the ballad?
The aria?
Aria. So the aria and the ballad, the 2400, the 2450, the 2500, brother, they don't come with it in the box. But that doesn't mean you can't
The walking foot?
The walking foot doesn't come with the 2500. It comes with the 3000.
It comes with
it
the
comes with the 2500.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you get
Not
that.
in the past, it didn't. Are you sure?
I think you've gotten
Okay.
it. Yeah,
All right.
I'm pretty sure you've gotten it. But you
If
can
you
always
didn't-
confirm and look through your stuff, because some of you have gotten it and you were scared of it and you never used it before. Don't be scared. Just get it out and start using it. It's going to make you feel like a magician. And if you look at the classes that I do, 90% of the time, this is what I'm using, because it gives you such amazing control and the soles are so fantastic. So this stitch in the ditch will make you feel like a magician. You're going to be like, I did that?
So
I was able to stay in the ditch that well?
Yeah, it's so
That's
good.
how good it is.
So, Krissa, if you have not yet taken your Design Center, IQ Design Center class on your Luminaire or your Solaris, I do cover that in that class. So the baby lock fills in the motif and how to use them on an opposite machine. Because they're a file that's created out of software, and they can go either way. You can buy a baby lock one and put it on a Brother machine. You can buy a set of the Brother designs and put them on a. These designs go into Design Center or IQ Designer. So if you've not yet taken that class, sign up for it, because I cover it in that class. And we've had a couple of classes along the way where I've come up with projects that use those fills in the course of the project. But yeah.
So, Krissa, if you're not sure if you have one of these compact feet in your...
This that she's talking about, the fills and the motifs.
I'm just answering that. If you're not sure which of the feet that you have, this is a lot smaller than the other one, and the other one has, like, it's a little boxier, but you can always take a picture of the one that you have and send it to me, and I'll confirm which one it is. Danielle, as far as getting the hoop screwdriver and bobbins, those are both accessories. I didn't put them on the list, but go ahead and just send me an email and I will send you pricing on that, and I can add it to the next order that we're doing. I'm thinking about getting the gathering foot. Can you get a special... Again, Cheryl, email me. If it's not on the list, email me and I'll send you a price on that. I did not realize. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Krissa, there are, here's just an example of one, but we have, for
She's talking
additional
about Brother,
fills.
though. Brother has them as well. These are the baby lock ones, but Brother has them as well.
I didn't know that. Where?
Cynthia Hogan's, Cynthia's Embroidery.
So it's bought separately
her,
outside of,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. But get these feet. Get them now. They're normally $39.99. They're on sale for $24.99, which makes them so affordable. And start using them, because I think you'll just love the amount of control and the accuracy that you're going to get with this foot, and you're going to get with these soles as well. When you're using just a regular 1/4 inch foot, like if you're using just that basic foot, you've got that tiny hole. These are going to have a full length zigzag hole in them. So not only, a lot of times I use these not just for 1/4 inching, not just for stitching in the ditch, but I do a lot of top stitching with them too.
Yeah.
Because you can just use this as a guide and then move your needle drop anywhere in that zigzag hole. So they're really versatile feet. They're fantastic.
If you I think earlier in this year I did the Take a Stand class by Annie's. And part of the challenge for myself in that class is I used the digital dual feed and foot and all of the sole plates and assembled the entire bag, including the zippers, using my walking foot.
So it's great.
It's just for the Luminaire or the Solaris right now. They gave you a lot of stuff in the Stellaire, but they did not give you the ability to import custom fills into Design Center or IQ Designer. But we don't know. The Stellaire's not, it's still a viable machine. They may do that at some point.
It would be nice if they did that, but you can only add to Solaris and Luminaire. Stinkers, right? All right. This is one of my favorite feet.
I love it too.
So this is the edge joining foot. It looks like a lot like a stitch in the ditch foot too.
You know what? So don't laugh at me, you guys. I was not a quilter by any means. I came as a garment sewer and then got really into embroidery and that kind of, and software. I used to use that for a stitch in the ditch foot until somebody told me, well, it's not a stitch in the ditch, it's an edge joining foot. I'm like, well, what's the difference? I just put that,
you know what?
but the thing, you can use it, you just have to move your needle over a little bit. I didn't know.
Because we have this stitch in the ditch foot.
The dual feed means that it is the walking foot. It doesn't go on the walking foot. The digital dual feed walking foot is the walking foot itself.
So I went and grabbed the Brothers stitch in the ditch foot, and it does have
that one's got a deeper blade.
Yeah, so it does have the black flange on it. Is gonna be longer.
It has the black button too, doesn't it?
No,
Yeah, oh,
no.
doesn't? No.
Yeah, so it's longer. It probably sticks out maybe about 1/4 of an inch, which I could see that being really handy.
Yeah. No, it's definitely better. I have that one now, but I didn't know. I always just use that one because I didn't know.
My go-to is still going to be this one with my compact dual feed foot, because you're going to have more control with all those layers. But it's similar. The flange that's running down this on your edge joining foot is going to be just metal, and like I said, it's not quite as long as the flange in the stitch in the ditch. The first thing I ever did with the edge joining foot was sew my batting pieces together.
Yeah, that's great for sewing pieces of batting. It actually works for sewing pieces of foam together as well.
So I haven't done that. Well, you know what? Actually, I do have that done.
Yeah. You have to be careful, though. If you're going to use that foam in a bag, you can't put the fold of where you stitched it, going where the fold of the bag, right around that, because you're going to have a dent. You can still use it, but it needs to be strategically placed. So
other things that you can think. I have also used this.
Yes, NorCal Quilter. Which machine? I'm assuming that you. I think somebody asked that question yesterday. It has to have. If you have a 7mm feed on your machine, all of the baby lock feet and the brother feet are interchangeable.
Yes, it's going to work with your baby lock.
Either one.
So
same thing.
I have also used this foot for top stitching. Same idea. It's got that flange. The flange does not go through. Like if you're looking at your.
Yes, that's a great use for it, Krista.
Your blind hem foot, that flange goes through the hole in the zigzag hole. So this doesn't extend through this, so you could use it to like I said, with your needle drop and just move it anywhere you want and use it for top stitching. So Krista said I used an edge joining foot years ago for lace.
Lace, yeah.
I've never done it. I don't know how I would.
I used to do an heirloom class because everybody used to ask for it, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking, like, why do you do it? Nobody in this part of the country does that kind of stitching. You see it a lot in the South, with heirloom, with Entredeaux and all the others. It's a fun use of feet, but not sure that it has the popularity in this part of the country. But yeah, sewing lace together. Definitely.
So great foot. I think this one is definitely worth having in your stash, and this is the edge joining foot. So Michelle and I thought we would just share a couple accessories with you each day, so we'll be back tomorrow to share those with you. I think we need to get our day started. Is there anything else?
Anybody have a last-minute burning desire to ask a question?
It goes on the walking foot, right? Yes, dual feed goes on the walking foot. The sale price for no, it is $199.99. Yeah, we should talk about that,
which is
right?
amazing.
So this is the brother version. It's normally $613.99. For the brother sale, it's $199.99. Make sure you don't already have it.
Yeah, please look.
Because I've had people be like, I already have it.
Yeah, please look.
So, so if you're looking at the price we have on the website, remember, the price that we're selling at is below map, so we can't put that price up on the website. Just email me. I send back a confirmation email saying, yes, this is it. Here's the price. I'm going to add it to the list as long as you're good with it. So, this is the time to get it.
Oh my God, Krista, I have names like right on the tip of my tongue, of my head, and I can't. The fish will come to the front of the tank later on this afternoon, and I'll remember who it was.
I have no idea. How much is the 5x7 magnetic? The 5x7 magnetic, they do have such random prices. $513.99, and it's going to be on sale. It is on sale for $179.99, and I think you can go to our website. I think the sale is up there now, isn't it? like on a different document. And if you haven't gotten it, you can email me as well. But if you go to a1vacandsew.net, the brother sale is there.
Sharon, this is what you want.
There is an open and print Brother Fall sale flyer that you can print. Girl power.
Martha Poland. Krista, it's Martha Poland. I told you the fish would come back to the front of the tank.
That holds the seam guide for the big or little foot was included or not. The part that... Oh, the quilt bars?
Yes.
It is not... When you say it is included in here.
In there.
So you're going to get that one little metal one. And Michelle, I think, showed you the useless screwdriver is useful for putting, that's the only time I ever use it.
The useless screwdriver is
really good for that.
We call it the
useless screwdriver, but you need it for this. When you buy the baby lock version, it also comes with a little topper that has the black plastic part that always kind of loses its grip. And then the left, they each have those separately. This will come with the little topper. They do not, I've had people go, can I just buy that little topper? They do not sell it separately.
It's too bad.
So get your little kit. Get the kit now. All right.
So is it possible to list all the wonderful feet you have talked about yesterday and today with the sale prices? We can't advertise the sale prices because it's MAP, right?
We are not going to do that, but if you go to our website and just scroll down a little bit, we have the Brother Fall sale flyer on there.
The part that's underlined, click there.
And what you might want to do, since we're going to be talking about feet and accessories, you might want to print it out. And that way, when we talk about stuff tomorrow, you can kind of mark it down and go, oh, this is one that I want, or this is one that I want, or you can make your little notes there. But that's available for you. Everything is already done. So you just would need to print that out. All right. I think we're good.
Remember to hit the like button.
Like and share. Have a great day.
Comments down below.
Yeah, be creative and make something amazing, and we will see you